culture as part of
Yeah, we have another
being
interview with
training.
somebody who is in
You
the
know,
deaf
and now
culture. Let's go
I
to
know for
Amy and see who
myself,
she has to interview.
people applaud me. They say, "Great job, Mom. You learn
Thanks,
sign
Steph.
language
Today
for
we're
your
going to
kids."
talk to
And
a
so
woman
many
named
deaf people,
Elena,
their parents don't
who
learn.
has a son that
And
is
how
hard
there's
of
just
hearing,
so much
and she has been learning
misunderstanding
ASL for quite some time
about
now.
deafness that
So let's see what
complicates
she
it,
has
and
to
then people
say
want to
about
talk.
her experience in the deaf culture. When did you start learning ASL, and what got you into it?
I started probably 7 years ago. My son was about 3 and he didn't talk, and so a lot of people do baby sign language. So I was like, gotta learn it. Teach him to sign. So we started basically in our.
You just told me before that Cedar used an interpreter for some services, and I was wondering what you thought about that and if it worked for him or if you thought other things would work for him better.
I think that what it depends on is what you mean by an interpreter. There's sort of like interpreter, there's certain skills that you get to be an interpreter and get that license. Son, he has special needs that aren't just to hearing loss. And so someone standing far away, just interpreting what someone says, in the future he may be able to use that, but everything sort of has to be broken down into itty bitty pieces. And so first he needs to know the language, and first, which would be ASL. Because I've been his primary sign language model, he knows mostly what I sign, because that's language is. Or most things, if you don't have any experience with it, it won't become part of you. You won't be able to use it. And so for someone else, not only is it some other person, period, and then maybe they use other signs, which they know, but he doesn't know what they mean. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like to share about your experience with ASL with your son, or just your personal experience?
Well, when I thought about coming here today, and I thought of the idea or just the concept of deaf culture, and I said, okay, what is it? What do I have, what are my thoughts on that? What do I have to say about that? And so I actually, I looked online, and I looked up deaf culture, just Googled it, simple, and to see what kind of words made sense. And the path and ideas that led me on were really talking words about what's best, and then, maybe try to help without having all the information. It really, just really made me think about how the importance of being educated by people who live whatever it is, but in this case deafness, who live deafness, how important that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elena, for coming and sharing with us. Back to you, Steph.
That's all the time we have today for Multicultural News. We end today with a poem about American Sign Language. See you next time.